If you want to create a moving background in CapCut, whether you're making a talking head video, a cinematic edit, or just trying to make your content feel more dynamic, this tutorial is going to walk you through the entire process step by step. And the best part is, you can do this with a video background or even with a picture, and all the steps stay exactly the same. So if this video helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more CapCut tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump in. First, open CapCut and set up your timeline layers correctly. This is the foundation of the whole effect. Import your main subject video first. This is the clip where you are talking to the camera, presenting something, or appearing in the foreground. Drag that video into the timeline so it sits on the top layer. Now we need to remove the background from your subject video. Click on your subject clip in the timeline, then look to the upper right panel. Go to the Video tab and then open the Remove BG sub-tab. From there, choose Auto Removal if you want CapCut to automatically isolate your subject. If you need more control, you can use the Custom Removal option depending on your version of CapCut and the export settings you need. The goal here is to make sure your subject stays visible while the background behind them becomes transparent. Once the subject is separated, it's time to add the background. Drag your background image or background video onto the track directly underneath your subject clip. If it's a still image, that works perfectly. If it's a video, that works too. Just make sure it sits behind your subject layer so it fills the empty space once the background is removed. After that, stretch the background clip so its duration matches the length of your main video. That way, the motion stays consistent from start to finish. Now let's make the background actually move. This is where keyframing comes in, and this is the part that gives your edit that smooth animated look instead of a static frozen backdrop. Click on the background clip in the timeline to select it. Then go back to the upper right panel and open the Video tab if it isn't already open. Inside the basic section, increase the scale to around 110% or 120%. This step is very important because it gives you extra room around the edges. If you don't scale the background up first, moving it around can expose black borders and that can ruin the effect. Next, go to the very beginning of your clip on the timeline. Move the playhead all the way to the start. Then find the position and size settings and click the diamond icon to add a keyframe. That little diamond is what tells CapCut to remember the current position of your background at this exact moment. Once you click it, the diamond should turn blue, which means the first keyframe has been set. Now move your playhead to the end of the clip. This is where you'll create the motion. In the Basic tab, change the X or Y position value slightly, depending on the direction you want the background to move. You can also simply click and drag the background in the preview window if that feels easier. The moment you move it, CapCut automatically creates a second keyframe for you. That means CapCut will animate the background from the first position to the second position across the length of the clip. If you want a left to right drift, move the background a little to one side. If you want a zoomed, floating feel, you can adjust both scale and position. If you want the motion to go upward or downward, shift the Y position instead. The key is to keep the movement subtle. A small amount of motion usually looks more professional than something too fast or too dramatic. You can also use this exact same workflow with a picture instead of a video. So if you have a static image background, just place it under your subject, scale it up, add your first keyframe at the beginning, then move to the end and shift the image slightly. CapCut will animate it the same way, giving your still image life and movement. This is a great trick for adding depth, energy, and style to thumbnails, intros, podcast clips, or reels. If you want to make it even better, preview the motion before exporting. Play the video back and watch how the background moves behind your subject. If the movement feels too noticeable, reduce the position change. If it feels too flat, increase it just a little. Small adjustments make a big difference, and this is often where the final polished look comes from. So to quickly recap, the process is simple. Put your subject on the top layer, remove the background, add your background underneath, scale it up, set a keyframe at the start, move to the end, adjust the position, and let CapCut do the animation for you. That's how you make a moving background in CapCut. And once you learn it, you can use this technique over and over in all kinds of edits. If this tutorial helped, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next CapCut editing guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.